Hey team, it's Wednesday, I just woke up from a nap, and here we go. So this week I went to an Ed Sheeran concert on Sunday. I've been looking forward to this concert for like at least 6 months, so it was really exciting, and the day was finally here, and I was pumped. Granted, I didn't know how to get there. It was in another part of Philadelphia that I've never been to, except for once when I went for Pride, woo! But I don't know how to get there from where I am in North Philly, so it was pretty tricky. But nonetheless, I got there safe, it was fine. One of my really good friends helped me get there, and actually had friends going to the concert, so I met up with them. So, all's good in the land of getting to the concert. So once I got there, I waited in line for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I didn't even think about getting there that early because it didn't seem like a big deal, but guess what? It should have been a big deal. Apparently, the line started forming at like 12 that afternoon. The concert started at 7. Now, I really didn't think this would be happening at the Ed Sheeran concert just because I kind of thought his fans were a little less, high-strung than most, but I was wrong. And where I went wrong is I didn't really realize the crossover that would happen. One Direction's fans knew who Ed Sheeran was because Harry Styles was friends with Ed Sheeran. The problem here was all these girls were just going crazy over Ed Sheeran, not because he was Ed Sheeran, but because he was Ed Sheeran, friend of One Direction. So the crazy started while in line. The first thing that happened was I turned around and a girl behind me was in tears. I looked at the girls I was standing with and I was like, what's going on? So we turned around and listened in a little bit. I'm really good at eavesdropping. Oh my god, Harry Styles is definitely here. Like, my friend texted me, she saw it on Twitter. I know he's here, and I just don't know what to do. And then she started crying, and then she started screaming. Here's the thing. One Direction, Harry Styles, any of them, they weren't in America. They weren't. If you check their Twitters, they were doing promos in Germany that day. Second thing that happened was during the concert. After 2 really awesome opening acts, one of them being Passenger, who I definitely recommend listening to, the concert started. Ed Sheeran was awesome. He's so talented. He does all his music by looping on stage, so it's just him and his guitar and his beatboxing and his singing, and he was great. But in the midst of the concert, some of the girls behind me, who I learned were 14, 15, and 12, they were screaming various things. Let me list a few for you. Ed, you're a sex picnic. Ed, have sex with me backstage. One might be explicit. Condoms are for pussies. You're 15, please stop. Needless to say, it was definitely a different experience, but regardless, the concert was fabulous. I was so glad to be there, and so glad to be able to see him do his music live. And so I count my blessings to be there, but yeah, I just wanted to highlight some of the funny things that happened at the concert. I guess that's all I have for you. This one was a little bit long-winded. Sorry, guys. Let me know how everything goes, and I guess I'll see you all next week, and this week, and forever. Okay.